Hello, everyone. Welcome to the OpenxAI Mini App Workshop and Competition, brought to you by the OpenxAI in partnership with the Philippine Society of Information Technology Students, the University of Southern Mindanao, and of course, the Davao DeFi community. So my name is MJ Tangaan, co-founder of the Davao DeFi community, Ethereum Philippines Mindanao core team member, and a team member of OpenxAI. So welcome everyone. Please invite your classmates because tonight's gonna be epic. So tonight's goal is really simple. You will build your first AI-powered mini app using OpenxAI's mini app factory. So even if you are just completely new to Web3 or a complete beginner, so don't worry, we have our expert to guide you the step by step. And so by the end of the session, you will be having your own working mini app ready for submission. So before we begin, I'd like to thank again the Philippine Society of Information Technology students, the leaders for partnering with us, for also for University of Southern Mindanao and the Davao DeFi community, all the LIS, IS, and CS students for your participation. So before we really begin with the heavy topics, um, can you proceed with the next slide, please? The next slide. Oh no, back to the first one. Sorry. So I have a messenger. Actually, I have a messenger link. Can you refresh the slide? So sorry for that. I have a messenger link attached to this slide. Oh, I will just send you the messenger link here in the group chat. So I'd like you all to join our messenger group chat because we will also be sending important links there. So the benefits for our event tonight is first, you will be building your AI-powered mini app. You will receive your OpenX tokens, and you will have cash prizes for the top 10 apps. So top one will be having 3,000, top two, 2,500, top three, 2,000, top four, 1,500, top five, 1,000, and top six to top 10 will receive 500 each. So aside from this local competition, your app will be competing with the global competition as well. So you will gain access to the ongoing mentorship, our networking opportunities, and our growing OpenX AI community. And you will learn valuable skills. So before you can really deploy your mini app, you need to set up your base wallets. So we already added that in our caption. So I hope some of you have already installed that. But we have a special someone tonight that will also guide you through that. So to guide you through the process, I will introduce the first speaker, Miss Jaza Peñaflor, and she is known in Web3 as Sasha Yonsei. She is a JO1 officer at the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, BJMP Region 11, a dedicated Web3 enthusiast, a committee head of the Davao DeFi community, and also a base Philippines contributor. So she will walk you through setting up your base wallet, securing your seed phrase, and also ensuring that your account is ready for our mini app deployment tonight. So let's give a warm welcome to Miss Jeza Peñaflor.
All right, GF, everyone. All right, are we good, guys? All right, so again, I am JO1 Jesus Peñaflor from BGFPR11, but in Web3 space, guys, I am Sasha Yonse. You can search me to the Facebook Sasha Yonse or in X Sasha Young 38. And also I am a volunteer of the Davao DeFi community. Ayan. So BDC is a non-profit organization where we educate the local individuals. We onboard the local individuals in Web3 and educate them about blockchain, NFTs, and digital opportunities that can open new doors for innovation and financial empowerment. So tonight, guys, I will be guiding you through base wallet onboarding. So, lahat ba may Web3 wallet na? May ano sa chat box? Naka-install na ba? Lahat? Alright. Okay, yan. Very good. Because if you want to build in Web3, kailangan may Web3 wallet. Kasi yun yung access ninyo. Your wallet address is your identity in Web3. Yun yung pinaka-importante. Okay? So next, Sir John, next slide. Alright. So, kung wala ka pang Web3 wallet, some of you may mga MetaMask wallet na, may mga Trust wallet. How about yung mga wala pa? You can scan this QR code. Ayan. And the next, Sir John. Okay. So first, guys, is install a wallet. Okay? If mag-download ka ng Base wallet or Coinbase wallet, next procedure is secure your wallet. Okay? So, write down safely yung mga seed phrase ninyo. Pero may mga Web3 wallet kapag sa Google extension nyo siya i-download, automatic ang gagamitin nyo is yung Gmail. Pero if ever may Web3 wallet ka na like MetaMask, i-import mo na lang yung mga seed phrase wallet na kailangan naka-secure siya sa notebook. Kasi some of us, kapag nag-create na tayo ng Web3 wallet, gina-screenshot lang natin, di ba? And then what if mawala yung phone mo? And then hindi mo na secure yung seed phrase. So kailangan you have that notebook, Web3 notebook na doon naka-secure lahat ng mga seed phrase. Okay? So in Web3 kasi iba-iba yung mga wallet. But in Base, ang gagamitin natin is yung Base app wallet. Okay? So make sure na may notebook na kayo guys ha sa Web3 kasi on board na kayo sa Web3. So ayokong mangyari sa inyo yung mga nangyari before na yung wallet ko hindi ko sinulat sa yung seed phrase hindi ko sinulat sa notebook and then nawala yung phone ko, so sayang, di ba? So if ever may notebook ka, ayan, doon naka-secure lahat kasi, and never share it to anyone because if someone has your seed phrase and then they have your wallet, so not your keys, not your wallet, yun yung sa Web3. Okay? Kasi wallet is your identity to Web3. Okay, guys? Okay? And then, if naka-install ka na ng wallet, so like for example, ang ginamit mo is yung MetaMask, connect mo lang. So, automatic may base network na siya. Okay? So, i-connect mo lang and then if wala, and then go to network settings and then you add manually sa base network. Okay? And then that's it. May Web3 wallet ka na. Okay? So, dito sa base wallet onboarding, ang gagamitin natin is yung base wallet. Okay? So, pwede i-connect nyo din siya. Kung if ever may MetaMask, kung gusto niyo na iba din yung gagamitin nyo na wallet na exclusively for base, and then Coinbase wallet. Kung gusto niyo na nakafocus lang yung wallet mo sa yung, for example, kasi iba-iba kasi tayo eh. Ako like for example, pag like mag-create ako ng apps, tapos, di ba, yung, meron kang maraming wallet sa Web3, pero dapat may main wallet ka na hindi mo basta-basta i-connect. Okay, so may wallet ka dapat na, for example, o sa dApps mo, nakafocus lang siya para hindi magka-problema yung wallet mo. Okay, mga tips lang yun siya, students. Okay, and then, so ito yung mukha ng base. Ayan, and then may dito na, I already have a wallet. So ito yung sinasabi ko dito na you just import your seed phrase, and then if wala ka pang Web3 wallet, and this is the time na mag-create ka ng wallet. And then, itong seed phrase yung dito, yan yung, like for example, maghingi sila ma'am ng seed, yung wallet address mo sa base, ito na yung ibibigay mo. Kasi ito yung identity mo sa Web3. Yan yung hihingin sa'yo. So, hindi na maghingi ng pangalan mo. Automatic, yung wallet address na lang yung ibibigay mo. Okay, sir. Next, Sir John. Okay, so Base. A blockchain built by Coinbase. It is a fast, affordable, and easy to use so more people can try on onchain apps. It runs on top of Ethereum and Ethereum, giving it strong security while keeping fees low. So blockchain have many network, guys. So, and one of them is Base. So Base, wherein you can also build apps on the top of the base of the layer 2 network. Kasi ang, di ba, Base is developed on Ethereum network. So Base is layer 2 network. So yun to siya. Okay, and then it is a secure, low-cost, and builder-friendly layer 2 blockchain. And it allows everyone to explore Web3 without needing high fees and technical complexity. Okay, next, Sir John. So what can you do on Base? So later, guys, if you explore sa Base wallet, you can send and receive crypto. Yan, automatic kapag wala ka pang first time mo pa ma-encounter ang Base, some of you mga first timer pa, and then yung of course, paano mag-buy ng, of course, sa exchange ka mag-buy, and send mo lang sa Base wallet mo. Kasi there are two types of Web3 wallet, custodial and non-custodial. Non-custodial is this one, like this Base. Ayan, so what can you do on Base? Create and trade NFTs. So, ayan, you can collect, sino ba itong mga mahilig sa NFTs? You can also create NFTs and naka-collect and mint ka din ng NFTs. And also, sa Base is you can try and explore the dApps, the decentralized applications ng Base, wherein you can join Web3 communities and project and build and deploy if you are a developer. So I guess lahat kayo dito soon to be developer. Ayan, so amazing, no? Yung students nowadays, grabe, if given a chance na mag-aral ako ulit, I will enroll into computer science, like ano pa, IT, di ba? Sila yung trend ngayon, actually. Kahit ako nga, ang major ko is PE, music, arts, PE, and health. Di ba? Ang layo. And then, ayun, as a jail officer, ayan, it's because dahil nga yung passion ko sa Web3, ayan, mas nag-broad yung minds ko ba, na grabe ang hindi pa, kasi ang alam ko lang kasi sa crypto, when we say crypto kasi is naka-focus lang tayo sa token. Yun pala, ang sa crypto pala is yung blockchain itself, the technology itself. Kaya, di ba, amazing ka, you can create, nowadays you can create na your own dApps. Ayan. So later on, ayan, after this, ayun na may mini apps challenge ang OpenxAI, and I'm sure na meron na kayong mga project dyan na ready to compete. Okay? And then next, Sir John. Ayan, ito na. Okay? So mini app challenge. This is our call to action ng OpenxAI. So before I will end my part is that I'd like you to everyone to join the mini app challenge. Ayan, you just scan the QR code and learn, build, and deploy on base. So everyone, learning by doing. I know that some of you here is wala pang ideas sa coding. Kaya kahit ako nga wala akong ideas sa coding, but because of the OpenxAI, lahat ng mga workshop ng WD5, dito lang ako, di ba ang layo, di ba? PE major, and then nag-learn ako ng coding, and it's because of the OpenxAI. And later nito, guys, i-explain pa further ni Sir John Forfor. And then ayan, so I'm sure na you're excited to join the mini app challenge. So scan the QR code and then register, join the challenge, and claim your free deployment voucher. Ayan. So that's it, guys. So thank you for your time and energy, and I'm excited to see you on chain. Okay.
Wow,
That's it, Ma'am Dong.
thank you so much, Ma'am Jaza. So yeah, thank you so much, Ma'am, for your time and for being a great contributor of Base Philippines. So now that everyone has their wallet ready, please scan this QR code, guys, in the screen. And also, if you can scan it, then you can access the link in the chat, which is sent in the chat. So please do add your wallet address here so that we can give you the voucher codes for free deployments for your mini apps. So okay, thank you so much again, Miss Jaza Peñaflor, for that wonderful wallet onboarding. So I hope everyone catches a lot of that. And then now to proceed with the next speaker, and to guide you through the app creation, we are excited to have John Forfar. He is a developer relations expert and a full stack developer specializing in AI and Web3. He has years of experience helping communities bridging complex technical concepts into real world applications. So tonight, he will be walking us through the session, showing you how to use the OpenxAI mini app factory. He will also share practical insights and he will answer all your questions. So everyone, please help me welcome Mr. John Forvar.
Thanks, MJ. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Base Mini App Factory workshop by OpenxAI. As discussed, I'm a developer relations expert, so I work with lots of builders, whether they are students or existing developers in a career past university. But what I'm here to do is help people build with open source and build with decentralized AI. So I'll run into some more information and then I can quickly show you the base mini app factory that OpenxAI has recently built. So yeah, let me continue. So just a quick one with AI and why OpenxAI exists. So AI is the most powerful technology human has ever created. So OpenxAI believes that just like the internet, AI must be free, open, and accessible to everyone. So not owned or censored or monopolized by a small group of big tech companies. So who owns AI? So the problem with the current industry is centralization of AI. So just like I mentioned the internet, but if you think of Bitcoin or Ethereum, there's issues with centralization where, let's say, the internet might have been centralized to a small amount of companies in the early days and the US military, and then it got sort of released as open source to the world. Anyone could run a server. The same thing happened with Bitcoin. So a small group of banks had a big financial disaster, 2008. So then what happened out of that is someone went off and built a decentralized payments and settlement network called Bitcoin. And that was the birth of the blockchain industry. So the same thing's happening with AI. Again, there's a handful of companies that control a lot of the actual compute, the data centers that run AI. They have paywalls, they have censorship, they have vendor lock-in, they have data ownership. And it's these big companies, they might give you a free credit to start building with them, but then when you try and launch your business, normally you have to pay a lot more money to launch that AI startup or whatever your app idea is. Again, these big companies, they control pretty much everything. So they have the social networks, they have knowledge like Google search, they control a lot of the data centers. And ChatGPT, you've probably seen on the news, they keep a lot of your conversation data, and then they might use that against you or hand that to some other entity to use that chat data against you. So always be aware of where you're putting your data, where you're storing it. It's not truly free, the free tier. There's normally a reason why it's free, and there's either a paid premium tier that gets really expensive the more you use it and launch something with it, or there's some other hidden benefit for that entity. So what is OpenxAI? It's an open, permissionless, decentralized AI protocol. So it's also built on Web3. So we integrate with Base wallet, with the Base layer 2 to have fast, cheap, smart contracts. And then basically when you go to monetize your app idea, you can actually easily select things like pay per use or revenue. So like a revenue fee for people to use your app. So there's lots of different business models you can do when you launch. What we want to do in today's session is really get you started so you can quickly build an app. So what makes up OpenxAI? It's open source AI models. So you've heard of ChatGPT, GPT-5. So that is typically closed source. You can't see that. You can't run that on your own computer. With open source, there's over 2.2 million open source models that people create all around the world. And a lot of these, a few hundred of those, the good ones, can be run on your own computer. You can either use Python to run it, or you can actually use Ollama, which is a really easy tool. I have run workshops about installing Ollama, installing these open source models locally. But basically everything that we run and build with OpenxAI is built on open source models. Even the base mini app factory, it's running an open source AI agent system called Ada, and it's using GPT OSS, which is an open source AI model as well. So the other benefit of OpenxAI is community governance. So we are a DAO, we have a treasury, we have a token that's recently launched on Base, and all of those are completely transparent. You can see the treasury wallet, you can see smart contracts that have locked up funds that are going to be distributed over the next few years. So you can read through the Medium blog to understand how that works. And then tokenization and monetization. So we are a Web3 company. So we have payment systems that use Web3 like Base Wallet. And what that means is you can build an app and start charging like 5 cents for people to use your app. Maybe they want the pro features. You can charge like 50 cents for that per month. And it's really easy to just add that on, especially at the end of this campaign, where we can integrate that with the base mini apps that you make. Again, so the internet, how did it start? There was the internet era, probably a long time ago, 40 years ago. They came up with open source, open standards that everyone uses around the world. With blockchain and payments and smart contracts, Ethereum did that as well. So people started building with Solidity to build smart contracts, which is Web3 applications that run on blockchain that have sort of complex logic and the ability to integrate with different accounts and wallets and build things like DeFi applications. And then OpenxAI is here to essentially open source the whole cloud stack to make it easy for you and cheaper for you to deploy applications that use AI. So yeah, the big benefits I've mentioned, but there is no KYC. There's no, signing up with your, say, if you're in university, using your dad's credit card to pay for things. You just use the base wallet to identify yourself and then also, pay for the services. So one of the benefits, and right now, if you create a base mini app, it is still free below 1,000 deployments. And then after that, there will be a 20 OpenX token charge. So you guys are right on the end of the free tier. So good, well done, guys. You should be able to fit in to the free tier. If not, we do have some vouchers to give to you guys as well for deployments. But yeah, all of these features are integrated with the base mini app factory. So I'll just move on. The other big benefit is there is no big VC that invests in OpenxAI. We're fully open source. We did fundraising rounds with the community. So we don't have a title of a CEO either. It's completely decentralized. So how does it work? So the Xnode network is using decentralized computers around the world. Most of these are running in data centers, and they're not run by AWS or Azure or Google. They're decentralized bare metal compute providers. So they provide the hardware running in an air-conditioned data center. What we do is install everything on top of it, which is fully open source. So we install a Linux operating system. We install, which is modified. It's a distro of NixOS, and it's called Xnode OS. And once you install that, you can install one of hundreds of thousands of application packages. They're kind of like Lego building blocks. So we can build little applications. So we might install Python. We might install Node.js or Next.js. We can install things like Open Web UI for chatbot front ends. We can do things like Alama, install that for managing open source AI models in the back end. And all of this is done through a simple interface for you to be able to deploy. So how does it work with the base mini app factory? So it's really easy. It's vibe coding. So just type with normal sort of English language, just a few sentences, describe the application you want to build, and then prompt the AI, and then it'll go off and build it for you. It also not just builds it on your web browser, it actually deploys it into a public website that people can access. So the app is deployed all from prompting and all the way through to deployment, all automatically. So again, you can monetize the app that you build. You can monetize the model with OpenxAI. A lot of these features are releasing in the upcoming OpenxAI Studio version. And with the App Store that we're launching, you'll be able to list your app that you vibe code and build, and other people can download and use that for free, but they can also pay per use or pay per month for that application. So you'll be able to make money through this platform and the things that you build. And that's a huge benefit over other vibe coding applications. They don't give you distribution, the ability to host it affordably, and then to make money through Web3. The other one is, how is the fully open source stack built? Again, I've described its open source Linux or NixOS application packages, and then you install the open source AI model, and then the AI application code, whether that's JavaScript or Python. All of that stuff is done for you under the hood of the vibe coding platform, the base mini app factory. And again, there is quite a lot of different products that OpenxAI built. I'll just show you the studio quickly. I have deployed this before, so I won't spend too long on it. But yeah, basically this is what the studio currently looks like. And you can select different models and then deploy them. So I won't do that deployment now because I want to show you the new studio that is coming out. And I have run videos, many workshops running through a deployment of a chatbot like DeepSeek. So you feel free to look at those previous ones. But what I will do is just quickly show you the new platform that's coming out. And this is a app store, essentially, where you'll be able to list your application. So, you know, you can deploy apps, you can build applications. Like I said, pick the Lego blocks and build very powerful applications using open source AI. But the other one is base mini apps. So there is an app store that you'll be able to list all your apps in. And this is going to be powerful for you because people will be able to connect their wallet, open your app, the wallet's already connected. They can engage with your application through this pre-made smart contracts that are all open source and verified. So I'll just keep moving through. The beauty of OpenxAI, we launched on base. It's super fast, super cheap, and it has all the security of Ethereum. It's a layer 2 that runs on top of Ethereum and makes it fast and cheap. So really powerful. And they have a lot of open source software standards for base mini apps. They have the base wallet. They have AI agent framework using base. So there's plenty of tools that you can use through base, and they're very consumer focused. So they help distribute to hundreds of thousands of people, if not up to the millions, that use the base wallet. They have some money, maybe they might have $10 in that wallet, and your job is to build a really good application that they want to use and then maybe spend some money in. So you might get $1 each time someone buys your app or uses your app. So, you know, there's potentially lots of money to be made just through being creative and building something cool. So, yeah, AI compute meets on-chain distribution. So it's the fact that we're able to host AI models on the affordable decentralized AI network, and then package that up into applications that you guys can build. And when you deploy it, you're using all the AI inference that OpenxAI network has to be able to build and deploy those apps and get that built really quickly. So it's very powerful. Again, it's AI meets Web3. And what we're doing is everything's open source. So you can, you know, take that and run with it, deploy it somewhere else. But the idea is you deploy with OpenxAI and you can get it integrated into these mini app stores and start making some revenue through smart contracts. So I do have a video. I just wanted to quickly play this. This is the Mini App Factory launch video. So let me just share this tab and I'll check in the chat if the sound works for you, but I'll hit play. Hey everyone, I'm Johnny Devrel from OpenxAI. We have some major news for creators and builders today. OpenxAI has built a new way for you to take your idea and launch it on-chain fast. The Mini App Factory is here and ready to change how you build on Base. Now you can create your own Base Mini App just by chatting and mint it instantly as an NFT with no complex setup needed. Build your app in less than 5 minutes, deploy it in a tap, and you own it. Your idea, your data, your design. So this is the breakthrough feature. Mint your mini app as an NFT. Now anyone can discover, share, and trade mini apps across the whole ecosystem. And the best part, every mini app that you launch through the factory contributes to community rewards. Everyone benefits as new apps go live. The more deployments, the bigger the collective rewards for the builder network. So climb the leaderboard and compete for the $150,000 prize pool. If you're amongst the first 1,000 builders, you'll get a Genesis NFT for lifetime rewards. The Mini App Factory is now live. Start building, deploy your app, and create something innovative and on-chain today. Our Mini App competition wraps up on December the 4th, so get your ideas in and make every deployment count. Build, deploy, and mint your Mini App for collective rewards. Start building on the Base Mini App Factory now. Okay, great. So yeah, you were able to see that video, and yeah, basically December the 4th is when the competition closes. So you have some time to build this, but yeah, the quicker you build, the better it is, because you do get sort of entitled to more rewards. So yeah, this is the Base Mini App Factory link. So yeah, please scan this, open it up on your computer, on your phone, and let me know. Give me a thumbs up when everyone's done that, and I'll keep running through the slides, just walking you through how it all works. So yep, I'll keep going. I got a thumbs up there. So okay, everyone's got that opened or got the link. We'll just take a photo, screenshot of it. You can open it up later. Okay. So what is Base Mini App Factory? It's a no-code AI-assisted platform. It allows you to create and deploy a lightweight application. They're called mini apps. They're decentralized directly into the Base ecosystem. So we say ecosystem, so it's not just deploying on an OpenxAI server. You get a website link that you can visit, but it's also, you just do a small configuration and you can actually link it up to the Base wallet that has an app store inside the Base wallet that you just installed on your phone. If you look through, I think it's the Explore tab, you can see that there's actually all these mini apps. And the idea is here that you get listed on the OpenxAI App Store, but also on the Base App Store, and you have maximum distribution to get to as many people as possible. So what can you create? So there's plenty of ideas. I won't dwell too long on this, but basically try and create simple, fun apps for people to use. Maybe they're useful as well. And when you do go to the Base Mini App Factory, make sure you connect the Base wallet that we just helped you install. And yeah, that's how you connect and identify with it. It's also the wallet address that you'll need to copy paste the address for. There is a Google form that you have to fill out if you want to get some rewards for being here today as well. So yeah, the things you can't do with mini apps, again, they're lightweight, simple applications. So don't try and build large-scale applications with databases. What we're looking at is simple things that can fit into the web browser. That's pretty much a front-end applications. And you have a game, you have a quiz, you have something that maybe pulls some data in. But what we want to see is people sharing. Like what you can do is embed a share link and have people share their score out to social media and things like that. So that's the big benefit of using mini apps. It's very lightweight. We will be integrating payments at the end of the campaign and minting all the NFTs. So what you should be doing now is just building the user experience, building the app idea out in your head, then deploying it with Base Mini App Factory through vibe coding. And you should be trying to build that app idea up in the next week or two. And then at the end of the campaign, you'll be able to hook that up and deploy out into the other app stores as well. So here's the link again. So let's build an app. So just have a screenshot or click that as well. Scan that in and go to that link. I'll just give it another couple of seconds and I'll keep moving. Now, here is the Google form. So when you do create a base wallet, copy paste that wallet address, put it in this Google form, and we can give you some rewards as well for attending the session. Also, you're going to build some apps. So we're looking for some cool apps that you build with the winning apps, the highest quality apps, getting some more rewards. So yeah, click that Google form link. Let me know when you've done that. Just screenshot it, scan it in, and I'll keep moving through. I do have some videos to play about building the app and some more guides to show you. So, okay, so yeah, this is the mini app building demo. So this is yesterday's slide. It's already nearly at 1,000. And I'll just show you the video now. So let me just switch tab. So this is what the marketplace looks like. Just hit play. Now, I'll keep playing this, but I wanted to show you what this leaderboard is. And this is the deployments leaderboard, the apps deployed. You know, it's a bit confusing if you haven't seen it before. So what it says here is the first 1,000 applications that deploy, they get a Genesis NFT. At the end of the campaign, that gets distributed. But we can see that there's 1,000 wallets that connect and deploy an application. All 1,000 get a Genesis NFT. And that gives you special rewards in the future. You get discounted deployment fees, other rewards. And I'll talk more about that in a second. But as you go up, as you invite more people, share your app on social media, more people come in and deploy, they do have to start paying a fee. So the first Genesis NFT 1,000 deployments are free. And when it gets to 1,000 deployments and above, there is a fee. So typically that's about 20 OpenX tokens to deploy. For attending the workshop, you do get a deployment voucher, so don't worry if you run out. But there is rewards. So when you go through that assessment of, is it a quality app? Did you build something cool that people like? There is rewards. So you can get a lot of that OpenX token back through the reward system of the competition. So we'll explain more about that later, but I just wanted to stop there and I'll keep playing. Okay, so that's fantastic. That's the marketplace that you can see when you go to that website. Now, I've just finished building a new dashboard. I love dashboards for some reason. So let me just show you a dashboard here. So just sharing my screen. So you can actually see that there's 972 or a little bit more apps deployed. So have a look at that. Okay, so this data is a little bit out of date, like an hour old. But what we're doing here is actually going through and look. I built a dashboard that sort of pulls a lot of this data in. As you saw, you can sort of scroll endlessly through a mobile based mini app factory app and see the app icons. But I wanted to see more information, more data. So I built a dashboard, and here it is. So you can actually see how much effort people are putting in. This person's put 88 prompts. So they've sat there, come up with a prompt, talk to the AI, and then hit the update app button, and they pushed that through. So it's fantastic that they're able to do that. And then what they built is this. So they built a little snakes game. So let me just restart. And yeah, basically you just use these controls, and they built a simple game here. It's pretty cool. I just want to get one of the, there we go. So you can sort of nibble on the snakes and not hit the walls. And they basically programmed in all the features of Snake. So pretty good example. So just going back to the factory checker, and you can view all of these if you want to click the icon. I'll just drop it in the chat so you guys can actually just look at it as well in the background. So it's called Factory Checker. I just built it before this call, and yeah, it's a good way to just figure out some app ideas that people are building. The other one we can look at. I wanted to. There was one called BTC Checker, but let's see if they've got this one working. Yeah, I'll just keep looking around. So we can see here that you can see screenshots here. So let's we can sort by screenshot as well, just to make sure that they've got an app built. And there's lots of cool little apps. So a little like a poker machine, if that's a thing. But basically it's like a little gambling machine where it pops up and you got to get 3 in a row. There's people building lots of cool things. So little quiz games. This one, Edge, is a strategic card game. I did see a tarot reader game before as well. This one's a 2048 game. And there's lots of cool little games that people are starting to build. A lot of games, actually. There's obviously quizzes. There's lots of games. This one's a good one. So Pong. So I know this works. So I was playing it before. So you just start game and push the up and down like this, and everything works. So they obviously sat there talking to the AI and building the game out. So very cool stuff. I'll go back to back here. But yeah, there's literally nearly 1,000 apps deployed. So you guys are in at the right time, and I'll keep moving because I want to make sure you guys do get in before the 1,000. So there is a guide. So let me just quickly run through this guide. Okay, here it is. So I'm just hitting play. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this or see it actually. So yeah, how does it work? So all you need to do today is just quickly create a new mini app. So go to the base mini app factory, connect your base wallet, and then build an app. So you have to create one, obviously. Just add a name. Try to think of a good name that is an idea that you've just come up with, because you can't change the name after. So that link is going to stay like that. It'll be like noughts and crosses dot mini app factory. So you should try and pick a good name. Then when you get to the next screen, you have to enter in a prompt. There's 3 example prompts at the bottom: quiz, 2048 game, slot machine. So you can click those to see what that looks like, or you can just type it in yourself. But the main thing is keep it simple, simple language, describe the rules of whatever the app is, whether it's a quiz game about a certain topic, how many buttons, what's the color scheme. Keep it very simple. Try not to just copy paste a bunch of code or build a complex application over in ChatGPT or on Facebook somewhere, like on the AI chat, and then just drop it in here, because you'll probably not get a good deployment. It might have an error. You can obviously revert any errors and go back to reset the app to go back to the start, or just reset the previous change as well. But yeah, keep the prompt as simple as possible. Here I described how tic-tac-toe or noughts and crosses works. And I tried to just be holistic with all the rules, make sure I put all the rules in, and then I tried to deploy it in one shot, and I did. So we can keep moving through this, and we'll talk more about the prompt. And then what it does, it loads up into a queue, and there's a whole bunch of AI servers running in the background processing all these workloads. So depending on how many people are trying to deploy and build an app, this queue gets a bit longer and shorter. We have upgraded the servers to try and make that as fast as possible. But the idea is you think of an app, you design it, type it out in text, and then you hit the deploy and you sort of go have a coffee and do something else, come back, and it'll be not only built, but deployed and live on a website somewhere. So yeah, this is what it does. Very simple UI. It's mobile based. Just connect your base wallet to log in, and then you can use this on a mobile browser. It does have information what the Ada AI is doing in the background, but you don't really need to dive into that. And all of the code that is generated is deployed and open source on GitHub. So there is a dedicated GitHub organization for Base Mini App Factory, and all of your code for your app is in the repo of that name. So if you call it Bob's Fishing Game, then it will be at github.com/miniapp-factory/Bob's Fishing Game as the repo. So or you can just click this link at the bottom right, which opens up the GitHub repo. Then you just let it load. It does generate images. So if you want images in the game, you can ask it. It's using Stable Diffusion for the AI image generation. So it is possible to generate images. There's a lot of people building cool pet games, generating pet images, things like that. Just gave me an idea. I might build a Pokemon trading game. So that'll be fun. So yeah, you let it load, and as you can see here, the app is published, it's live. And the other thing I wanted to show you is if there is any issues with deployment, it will say, app not deployed error. And you can actually, there's a new button down below where you can actually go through the change history and revert back to the previous change if that change you tried to deploy failed. It's obviously not the AI app that's just building something and it just fails. It's more about the deployment onto, decentralized AI infrastructure. So you just have to make sure that that's correct and deploying. And if you do have an error, it doesn't update the live website until you get a successful deployment. So the green tick. So just keep an eye out for that. And it's very simple. There is some extra settings if you want to connect to Base. The App Store. There's a base.dev builder community. You can connect your Base developer wallet account and whitelist that. And then there's also the ability to connect it to Farcaster when you have link sharing out into Farcaster. You can do custom things there. So yeah, this is what it looks like, the game I just made. Very simple tic-tac-toe. And yeah, that's all you need to know for the simple games and simple apps. I'll just share my YouTube. So all of these are live on YouTube. So yeah, basically all the guides that I create, just follow me, John Forther on YouTube. I create a lot of guides and they might not make it to the official OpenxAI YouTube channel. They're not as professional or branded as they should be. But most of my guides make it there. Some don't. But you can see all my content for, building on the App Store, using vibe coding tools. This is the new one I put out today about the deploying on Base Mini App Factory. Here's a whole guide about AI and Web3 and what that is. You know, we just had a hackathon where we talked about the Australian winners, all the prizes they get, all the AI apps that they built. They built advanced apps that took them 2 months, not 5 minutes like the vibe coding apps for base mini apps. But yeah, there's a lot of cool content. And then we got the USM workshop that we previously hosted. So I want to see some claps if you attended this.
As you lead in
Does everyone remember this? Cool. All right. Yeah, let's see if I can get one of the audience. Maybe here. I'm not sure if I have the audience picture here. But yeah, very, very cool day. Couple of days. And yeah, just going back to the slides. So yeah, the example prompt, try to keep it simple, and I have some steps. So this is the prompt that was pasted into the YouTube video. And here's the do's and don'ts tips from our engineering team. So keep your description as focused as possible. Try to create something using multiple iterations instead of in one shot. So keep it simple, describe the rules, maybe a little description about the look, the design of it, but don't put too much in at the front end. Just, you know, like I said, a little paragraph like this is, you know, a few lines is good. You don't want to have too much code getting built and deployed in one hit. You might have a deployment error. So just build something simple and then iterate like that other guy did. 88 prompts later, he's got the snake game running. He's improving it and everything else. The other thing is the AI can't access the internet. So if you're trying to, say, pull in lots of data from an API, that is difficult. It's not impossible because I've done it. You can pull in, like, say, price feeds for things like that. So it is possible to slowly build DeFi apps. We haven't hooked up the wallet system yet to it, so but we will eventually. And you guys, once you have a deployment slot, you can keep editing and changing your app. So don't worry if you haven't finished the app today. We just want to make sure you guys get started. But yeah, have a look at these tips. They're all part of the official Base Mini App Factory guide, and I'll just show you that now as well. So this is the Medium. So go to medium.com /OpenxAI, and I'll drop that in the link as well. So there is maybe repost these, MJ, to the Facebook group chat as well. But yeah, there's a Mini App Factory guide on Medium, so you can have some time and read through the why and the how of the Mini App Factory. You know, what it's all about, why we did it, compare it to other mini app builders. Basically, you have full ownership of the deployment in an NFT at the end of the campaign. And yeah, we enable a lot of monetization sort of models as well through smart contracts. But yeah, there is, if you want to know more about the actual competition, the different tiers. So like I said, if you get in before 1,000 deployments, then you can get all these benefits. So Genesis NFT, you get some free OpenX tokens distributed to your wallet. You get discounted future, hosting fees. There is a TGPU staking program coming up as well. So you get a lot of cool perks. So if I just go to, I just want to quickly check. Yeah. Oof. So this just jumped up by 7. So there's 12 positions left of the Genesis NFT. I think once it hits 1,000, it's game over. No, it's not game over. This will keep going all the way through to 10,000. But just open the link that we sent you, the Base Mini App Factory, which is obviously this one. Then hit enter the factory, and then I imagine you guys are clicking this furiously now. It's getting a bit slow. But yeah, basically it's at 988, 12 positions left of the Genesis NFT. And then after that, you have to pay per deployment. You guys are lucky, you get a deployment voucher because you're part of this workshop. But yeah, after 1,000, you have to pay per deployment. And there is still rewards, doesn't matter where you get in. So just make sure you're getting in. And just to show you the base mini app factory is here. You click enter the factory, which then opens up this page. So there's like 8 positions left. So it looks like you guys are furiously opening this up in your base wallet, connecting your wallet, and then creating an app. So you need to create an app. So put that name of the app in and hit create, and then that will lock in your deployment slot. So you can keep changing and updating your app ongoing. So you don't have to get it all running right now, as long as you get the deployment slot. So keep clicking. Let's stop here, MJ. I just want to check that everyone's actually done it. So you've opened up the base mini app factory link that we've given you. You've hit create app, entered a name, and hit the button. That'll open up a new URL or new site, which is your site, your app that you're going to start vibe coding and entering commands in for. Okay, so while you check that, I'll just click back. And here is our Messenger group chat. So you should be a member of that now. So make sure you are. Again, let me. I just want to see it tick over. Yeah, there's 6 positions left. So get in there. Yeah, again, there's a lot of benefits going forward as well. And that's the end of the slides. I do want to show you a couple of other things that we're going to be doing in the near future. I'll let you guys keep deploying and creating a deployment slot for yourselves, hooked up to your base wallet. But the main thing I wanted to show you is this upcoming. Well, first off, there's a landing page for the base mini app factory. So again, you know everything about it, but there is a timeline. It was mentioned in the video. So yeah, whitelisting starts already. We've already done that at the end of the month of October. You've got through, well, on the 20th, so 4 days ago, the base mini app factory launched, and you guys are still part of the Genesis. If you click that link and hit create, and then you've got, in order to receive all those rewards and the NFT mint, that all happens on the 4th of December, which we also go through all the apps and review the quality, get community feedback, and figure out which ones are the good apps, and then they get rewards as well. There is an airdrop, and yeah, 5th of December is the airdrop. So it's a very fancy landing page, and I just want to show this off. But yeah, the first 1,000. So again, you guys should be able to get that. You've had lots of opportunity to click the link and hit the create button. After this workshop, that's it. You guys, there's a different method. Like you need to either join a workshop and get a coupon, free deployment coupon, or you have to pay 20 OpenX tokens off the market. So you can go to Uniswap, you can go into Base and buy the OpenX token yourself. It is only like 0.1 or whatever it is at the moment. But yeah, you can buy those up. And once you get 20 OpenX tokens, that's how you can deploy. That's the fee to deploy on the base mini app factory. again, once you have that deployment slot in your wallet, that's yours. So you don't need to pay again to update it. You have your app slot and you can keep updating that app. There is multipliers for Genesis. There's all these other tiers as more thousands of people deploy apps, all the way up to 10,000 apps. And then there is this final prize pool of 5,000 US dollars distributed to the winners, the top builders, and a lot of OpenX tokens. So that's it. That's all the things I wanted to show off today. I do want to go back to, there's one more other thing, just one more. And that's the community site that we're launching soon. It's not ready yet, but we're putting all these training packages for Web3, AI, decentralized AI, building on an open source stack, open source cloud, Olama. We're going to make all these courses, and then you can just get started. It's a learning management system, LMS. You can learn about what is a Web3 wallet, watch some video guides, especially for Base. You can play all the different Base guides as well. And yeah, just run through that. What's going to happen is all of these courses will mint an NFT certificate of completion. So inside your Base wallet, you'll get an NFT that says you've completed this OpenxAI Getting Started with Web3 course. And there will be lots of different courses coming soon as well. So yeah, we're trying to build that up and have some certifications for you guys for spending time with us and participating, but not only spending time at 7 o'clock at night joining workshops. You can do this anytime to suit your day as well. So we don't want to force you to stay up late. You might have exams and things like that. So we'll have this online learning management system as well. The other cool thing is once you are certified in OpenxAI, you are eligible for tasks. So you can get paid to do tasks or little jobs, gigs, and yeah, basically you get paid in OpenX tokens for doing tasks. So some tasks might be build a website, update a dashboard, do some things for the community, but you do need to be verified. You have to have done some of the courses, get an NFT certificate, connect with your Base wallet, your identity, and then once you're verified, because it'll say verified, you're eligible to start doing tasks. And once you complete it and it's reviewed, you get paid money into your wallet. So it's another way to earn some money on the side for doing some coding tasks, and using that coding task, you can build up experience in your portfolio, and that would help your career as well. There is a discussion forum as well. We've moved that into the community.openxai forums. They're currently closed, but you can read through all the old community forums chats. But this is where everything will be happening. All the community will be talking about the different task projects, learning activities, everything. So that's our community site. So that's getting a big upgrade. I'll just drop that in the chat as well. And that is it for me. So yeah, make sure you join our Facebook Messenger chat. And I just want to quickly see how many apps are deployed. We've got 996. You got 3 left to join the Genesis NFT, the first 1,000. So there's like 3 free deployment slots left, and then it's, yeah, you have to use a voucher from us or pay 20 OpenX tokens. So I'll just leave this because this does update live. I'll hand back to MJ. Let us know if there's anything else you want to mention.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for that wonderful hands-on workshop, John. And thank you so much to all our participants and to all And to those who are watching our live stream, thank you guys. So to our participants, we hope you enjoyed the session. So your mini apps can be submitted after this workshop. Make sure to submit your wallet address to the Google form, and yeah, make sure to download the base wallet and share the wallet address to the Google form, and make sure to join our messenger group chat so that you can ask anything there. And also, we will give you until Friday to finish and submit your mini app so that local winners will be announced this Saturday. So aside from local prizes, your app will also be eligible to the OpenxAI Global competition. So good luck, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful evening tonight. And um,
I've got
uh,
one more thing before we wrap up as well. I forgot to show you.
yeah.
It is important. So you might be sitting there confused. How did this guy make this app? You can actually see all the prompts. This is all open source. So it's all on the GitHub open source repository, and I've just organized it. So this, is that Filipino? I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, basically this person built a slot machine, and yeah, they're able to create that. Some of the other ones, like let's have a look at Pong, if I can find it. Just quick one. Yeah, here it is. So you go there, you click the prompts. Obviously, it looks like this. But yeah, there is a Pong prompt. And this person sort of laid it out a little bit better, which is good. Very simple. It's not too complex. So maybe this is a good way to do it. Have a look at the prompt that this person made. This is a community like app deployment store. So you guys can learn off each other. It's all open source. You can see the code if you want. But yeah, look at the prompt. And this is a really good example of breaking it down by category, but still keeping it pretty simple. Added everything in one go, and doesn't look like they made any other prompts. It says here, 4 prompts. So maybe he did a prompt, reverted back, did another one a couple of times, and then got it working with that one prompt. So yeah, have a look at that if you get stuck. I know that a lot of people might be a bit confused and a bit overwhelmed. Have a look at all the apps that are out there at the link I just dropped. Have a look at the prompts they use to make the app, and yeah, go for it. You can build it yourself. All right, thanks, guys.
All right. So yeah, before we finally end, I will ask everyone to turn on your camera so that we can have a picture taking.
Have we got a USM hand signal? Or?
I will adjust the view. Hold on. Okay. So how about the others? Don't be shy.
Hopefully you guys have all clicked the link and you've got a free deployment slot. We've got a small amount left of free deployment slots. So yeah, please click that link.
Okay, so maybe I'll just screenshot. So in 3, 2, 1, smile, everyone. All right. So yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you so much again for our partners, Davao DeFi Community, PSITS, USM, University of Southern Mindanao. So guys, make sure to tonight, please download the Base Wallet app, um, fill out the Google form, and then submit your mini app. So you can adjust your prompts as many as you can if it's not working. And we have the group chat so that you can ask anything, and we can help you. We can help you out. So I think that's it for me. Do you have anything else, John?
That's it. Good luck, guys. Make sure you get that free Genesis NFT.
Yeah.
Nearly finished.
Yeah, so fill out the Google form so that I can also send the voucher codes if needed. Thank you guys. Bye.
See you on Facebook. Catch up.
Yeah.